Anyway, we are almost at 60,000, which means an airport. Really? And I can't run power through there. Water tower? I don't know if a water tower is going to do it. We'll need 2 water towers. Let's take a look. Nope. But if we put a park on either side of the road, that should reach. I think that will extend it enough. Well, I think it'll extend it to there. We still need something on the other side. Another water tower. Oh! Yep, another water tower. Right there. That will connect up all the power. And then may as well add it to the water network. Just for cuz. Steim! Thanks for the sub. There we go. Connects our power. Without having to run power lines. And you'll give us this extra water. Oh yeah, we do have the lake! Oh, I can make Poop Lake! I forgot about that. Poop Lake incoming. I could move all my sewage processing over here, actually. You are missing water access? You are, in fact, missing water access. Bing, 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 bing. Everything is leveling up. Population continues to increase. Everything is awesome. Yeah, sewage treatment. We actually need more of it, so... And I'm not going to use the actual dirty connectors. I'll use the regular sewage treatment plant to start off with. There we go. Got some capacity. Yeah, it still generates poop water, just not quite as much as the normal one. There you go. You can see that. So it'll take more work to convert this to a poop lake, but it'll get there. Have faith. All right, we're gonna take a short break. Oh, because I've already been going for an hour and a half, and if I really got to put myself on a timer, so I take a break every 30 minutes, just like when I make videos, because otherwise, I sort of burn myself out. So yes, we're gonna take a short break as the city continues to grow. We've got those abandoned industrial areas because I think they had some shipping problems, but that should resolve itself relatively soon. I'm still hoping that these cargo terminals will start to see some use. I actually see some vehicles go in and out over there, so presumably some things are happening. And here we've got some vehicles that are popping in and out, which is a really, really, really good sign. So we'll try to get these commercial vehicles off the road. You can see here, everything is awesome right here, which may have something to do with this. We don't know. Yeah, there's lots of spaghetti roads over here, but they're getting stuff done. And cities are not wall-to-wall buildings. We're getting the quality pop-ups. Really, really, really good. Do you guys have enough, like, educated employees? Yeah, you do. You have highly educated. You have everything. So I think the next step will be to introduce the metro system to our new areas. Hate those little pollution spots. But, I'm happy. All right, see you guys in a few minutes after a short break. Alrighty, folks. In the interest, I had no idea we were over 10,000 viewers. Well, it just dropped off because I went on a break here. But in the interest of keeping things relatively sane in the chat, this is actually the first time I've ever put subscriber-only chat on. Just starting to be a little too much for our poor moderators to handle. So we're going to go ahead and trim that down a little bit. So this is the first time. Don't usually like to do it. Well, literally, I've never done it before. But I think we can all agree things were a little bit hard to follow in there. So just for now, my apologies to all the new viewers and anyone who can't afford the sub status. But there was just too much noise, I think, for the chat to be useful. I think it's time I might go ahead and connect this up over here. So obviously, this highway can just go ahead and connect directly up over there, and that's fine, except apparently I can't. There we go. I don't know if it's going to actually help with anything, but we'll give it a try. Meanwhile, over here, we can have this thing come here, and sort of do... Oops, not that way. I'm building these the wrong way. From here, and maybe a little further on. Let's line it up a little bit better, and go there. Yeah, Mace, it's a little calmer, huh? Poor subs, or poor moderators. We do, like, we have a very high, we try to keep a very high standard in chat on this stream. So that's why it's doubly important that the moderators don't explode. We love them and we have to take care of them. I'm talking about space already occupied. It's not occupied. Alright. And page up. And then sort of curve out this way. And come across here. It's not occupied. You guys are lying. There we are. Like that. And then what we don't have is a way to go from here that goes that way. And what I'm going to want to do is go around here. So we want to detach from here. Go up. Could have just maybe built this with a ramp. Oh, we have to go up higher than that? Oh, we do. That's an extra level. Ah, I see what the thing is. You know what? Let's just use a ramp for this. I think that's going to be fine. We're going to want to go up 2 levels. Somehow sneak through here. There we are. Now we can come back down. And come in over there. Oh, look! It almost looks nice, you guys! What's going on? Crazy sauce! Look at that. Da-da-da. And yes, everyone who sent in a donation, the notifications are now up here. Where do I get the actual usernames from that? So I want to give a shout out and read some messages. And of course, I want to remind you, we're doing a charity live stream on Saturday. Saturday, March 7th will be a charity live stream. We're raising money for Charity Water. So if you do have any money burning in your pocket, save it for then. We're going to be saving the world. If you just donate to me, I'm going to blow it on whiskey. So, you know, that's not as good. Damn, this looks nice. Who the fuck made this? This is the entire rest of the stream, you guys. We're going to be staring at this. That's good stuff. All right. So Bobby Gun, read the note. Oh yeah, in the middle, make a highway roundabout on the round level. Make traffic north-south on level 2. I'm going to have to reanalyze this sort of stuff a bit. Poop Lake, please. Demand from N Battle Hunter. Joris, for love of Christ, make only entrance-exit ramps on the right side of the highway. Which we did sort of learn. The left is kind of interesting because, I mean, a lot of highways in real life will actually have sort of the one highway that goes in here and then we'll split right and left for, you know, an east and west route, for example. But, and some of that would work. But God damn. You guys. I don't know. It'll turn out it's like there's something horribly broken. It's got like one ways meeting. There's going to be crashes, but I don't know. It looks good to me. Whiskey is important. Oh! Metropolis! Alright. So, it unlocks the airplane. Also another zone. We'll come back to it. Let me check the rest of these messages that people had sent in here to make sure I've got them all. Read the note again. Yes. Okay. What my bad? Separate highway system between the two cities. Yeah, it's actually potentially a really, really good idea. In particular, This thing here, yeah. I think it's working okay, but there's a definite possibility that we will not have a direct route between them, or we'll figure something else out. Or we'll leave these overpasses, but instead of merging onto this, oh, that's probably what we should have done. This east-west route maybe should not merge onto these over here. We'll keep this here just so our cities can be connected. Tear all this stuff down. If there starts to be a problem again, we'll tear all this stuff down and just build, you know, just build these trumpets. You know, maybe one over here, another one over there, something like that. Or just force people to use these entrances instead. Fuck, if we just removed all these ramps, it would be interesting. Right now, we're good, though. And I still think trains are the solution, because I still think it's the heavy industry that's causing the problem. Orca Commander. Oh, this is from earlier. The Center Cloverleaf, no longer viable. Too many people from out of the city. Yeah. Passenger rail will probably come up at some point, actually. Middle lane because of the highway. Yeah, no, it's just there's a weird behavior. That middle lane thing. Canted. I think people are using the middle. Oh, that's the middle lane thing, yeah. Ramps incomplete. Other highway, yeah. The previous interchange you built is not complete. So these are from messages from over an hour ago, so hopefully they're all fixed at this point. Le Chef Gaming, missing ramps. I think it's fixed. Baldrick's cutting plan again. Iceland Bestland, suck it Denmark. Wow. Oh, look at that. And all of a sudden we get, look. This Vespa. Look at this guy. Look at this guy and the problem he's causing for my city. Can I nuke this guy? Please? Just gonna get out there and what the? Just die! Go away! Oh, it might have been the other one. The other car just despawned. And I think this Vespa couldn't, or I think the Vespa, yeah, couldn't complete his merge into the highway. Would people like it better if I got rid of the tilt shift completely? I kind of like a lot of the blurriness, but there's something to be said about, you know, being able to see things clearly, especially you guys are already having to deal with, like, live stream compression. So now, I'm going to have this big backup here that's going to take 100 years to resolve just because of that one failed merger. And I think there's a lot of that going on. A failed merger leads to a traffic backup, which takes a while to correct. So if I were to just delete these, what would happen? Well, I could have a trumpet here to feed into this city. And